The big news in the NFL as we come on the air is kind of like it sounds like one of those riddles you never thought you'd ask somebody. What do I mean by that? Here it is. What do the Kansas City Chiefs and Tom Brady's banana eating regimen have in common? They feel like they can do without the ends.
Hey, now.
Oh, boom, boom.
Wow. End scene.
Thank you, everybody. Best dad ever jokes.
Hey-oh.
So Eric Fisher, once upon a time, first overall draft choice of the Chiefs out of Central Michigan. And what he made of his career in Kansas City was something else. Because if you remember when he was drafted first overall, it's like, well, there's no big-time quarterbacks. Well, there's no big-time pass rushers. And there's really no big-time offensive lineman that you know is surefire like Orlando Pace type guys. So let's take the guy by default. They choose Eric Fisher out of Central Michigan, and he was a mainstay right there for the Kansas City Chiefs, and was sitting right there at left tackle going into the playoffs last year. Caught a touchdown pass against the Ravens, which we're showing on the air right here. Eric Fisher blows out his Achilles in the AFC Championship game, doesn't play in the Super Bowl. Now, he put on his Instagram, he's been told he's been released by the Kansas City Chiefs. Cap savings. And then their right tackle, who never missed a snap, but who also got hurt in the playoffs and couldn't play in the Super Bowl, Mitchell Schwartz. He's also a cap, if you will, casualty. And so the two guys that we thought were the keys eventually, you know, going in, we were concerned about it. Although I thought, you know, Andy Reid had an extra week to cook something up and they'd figure something out offensively with a marauding and burgeoning and getting better with each passing moment Tampa Bay defense coming at Patrick Mahomes. Well, they'll figure something out. But the two guys that, in retrospect, eventually, as we find out, were essentially, by their absence, a huge difference maker in Super Bowl 55. Because Mahomes was running for his life all night in Tampa. The two guys that we thought that eventually the Chiefs, it was proven, couldn't do without. Similar to Mahomes and Kelsey and Hill. The Chiefs are going in a different direction. Can they re-sign them? I'm sure. Who knows? Of course, but it sure looks like, based on the public comments of the two guys who are no longer going to be with the team, that they feel that they're done. And this just brings it all, if you will, in perspective about when you've got a dynamite and dynamic quarterback on his rookie contract. Win it when he's on his rookie contract. Do it. That's the way you have to approach things in the NFL these days. Because when they get paid, you can't keep Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz and Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill and Chris Jones and so on and so forth.
Something's got to give.
That this might have been also fully acknowledged within the halls of the Chiefs prior to Fisher and Schwartz getting hurt, that this will be the last time that we can probably keep this band together, assuming the cap number is going to be lower. Like if the cap number went up like any other year, maybe we're not talking about this right now. So you can't, and I'm not laying this at the feet of Mahomes. He deserves his money. He deserves his money. You deserve to get paid what you deserve to get paid. Certainly if it's the first time in your life you're getting paid, right? Mm-hmm. And he's not taking up more of the Chiefs' cap coming into this 2021 season than Goff is in Detroit. Wentz is in Indianapolis. Cousins is in Minnesota. Russ is in Seattle. Brady is in Tampa. Tannehill is in Tennessee. I mean, so it's not a killer. But the difference between when they won it In Super Bowl 54, with Mahomes representing 2.4% of the cap, and Mahomes now representing 13.16% of the cap, and the cap goes down equals tackles lopped off like the end of a Tom Brady banana. Facts of life in the NFL in 2021. Man. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.